What's up, guys? Back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a fly fishing video. Today we're going to be trying to catch bluegill, maybe a couple bass. I'm here with Max Hurd, the goat. We're going to teach him how to fly fish. So this is kind of going to be a video about learning how to fly fish, teach you guys how to fly fish, and it's going to be a fun time. It's very good overcast conditions. We're with the goat, Grandpa Mick Kozeal. David's going to be fly fishing also. So we kind of have the legend bass fisherman, average bass or goat fly fisherman, average fly fisherman, and really new bass or fly fisherman. Gosh. So it's going to be a fun video. Let's get it doing. Let's get it going. Do it. Let's get it doing. Oh my gosh! All right, so we got to set up our fly rods. Here I have Orvis Helios Feel Rod. Thanks to Two Rivers Fly Shop. They're in Arkansas and they do a really good job. They're right there on the Norfork River. And they have about anything you'd ever need for catching big brown trout and stuff down there in Arkansas. So shout out to them, because this fly rod's freaking awesome. Max is loving his fly rod over there. Okay. Also got a nice Sims backpack. So we're kind of going Sims and Orvis, which is kind of Clash of the Titans, you know. I'm gonna give you the backpack today also. Super cool. Let's put them on. All right, Max, you're gonna come get your reel, and these are lefty reels. Okay. So he's reeling lefty today. Man. Grab your reel. Ooh. I'll grab my reel. You want to put it up in that gangster thing.
Which side?
So. Yep.
What?
Well.
No.
There should be a little spacey space. That's not. I think you're forcing it. See right there? There's a little spacey space. Oh. Kind of got to put it up in there.
Wait, am I doing it on the wrong side?
No, you're doing it on the right side. Don't want to do it on the wrong side. And you just want to grab your tippet. Make sure your line's
I see.
on that side of that thing. And just start, you know, bringing it through all these little hoopy hoops.
I'm glad you're helping the camera, but not me.
Okay. Okay, dude. Sorry. Okay.
And then I twist it up like that?
Yes. You're doing it, Max. You're doing it. All right, you're fishing, dude. Okay, we gotta get that out of the truck bed so you stop scratching it up. Max has got a 5-weight. It's a war stick fly rod. Very nice war stick fly rod right here. David! The goat, David Kozeal. Oh, you did it on your right side, you goober. Okay, so this is...
Dude, you told me it didn't matter which way it faced.
No, we're making a new rule. Rule number 4. I can't go out to our YouTube channel. Don't put your fly rod thing on the wrong side. It's a lefty reel. So we gotta flip it, I'm sorry.
I'm reeling on the left side.
Hey, but tell them what rule 69 is.
Rule number 69. When I cast, I catch. So why don't you explain to the camera and me as well why it's thin and then it gets thick?
Well, when you're fly fishing, especially when you're fishing for trout, they get line spooked. And what that means is they'll see your line and they'll spook because it's not natural. You're fishing really clear water. Today we're fishing a pond and the water's kind of murky and you got weeds and stuff. So it's one of those things where it's not as big a deal, but you still want your line to be clear and not be able to see by the fish because you're fishing with little itty bitty lures. All right.
But why does it have to be thicker?
On the end, so when you start pulling in a Mondo 30-pound brown trout, that it can hold you. We got Grandpa Mick's flies today. Bunch of beautiful flies. Max, you pick out one of those flies that you want to use.
Which one's the best?
It's whatever you think. It's fisherman's touch.
We'll go with the small gray one because sometimes it's not about the size, it's about how you use it. Ain't that right?
There's lots of different types of flies. I'll get you one. Do you want to use ones to catch bluegill?
Yeah.
Okay. There's lots of different types of flies. I'll put a graphic up showing the different types of flies because I can't name them off the top of my head right now when I'm making them. But there's like nymphs, there's dry flies, hoppers, midges. Lots of different types of flies. And you use them to match the hatch and match the time of year and what the fish are doing.
You just did.
Max is giving up. I think Max is going to catch a nice one.
Yes, he will.
I'll probably just catch a fish.
I'm gonna catch a goldfish.
And then we're going to go over the basics of casting. Because they need it.
It's like you're doing the Gangnam style.
The last time that someone was at this pond in my family, they caught a 6-pound largemouth bass. I actually have a picture of it, so I'll flash on the screen right here. So if we catch a 6-pound largemouth
My line's
bass,
going through your line, David.
Oh my gosh.
if we catch a 6-pound largemouth bass on a fly rod, it'll be a fun day. Basics of fly fish casting for beginners. You're gonna get your fly off, and you're gonna make sure that none of the tippet, none of the leader is in these rings. You wanna see colorful line. You wanna see colorful line coming out.
Well,
Okay?
mine's not doing that.
Not yet, because you wanna see colorful line coming out. Then you wanna grab a bunch of excess line.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Not right now. You guys are just listening. Can you guys stand right there? Then what you're gonna wanna do, see how right now it'd be hard for me to cast because there's clear line in my fly rod. So when that happens, I just come up here and yank it out. You want to grab your excess line with your left hand, and you just want to kind of keep your straight arm and go back and forth like this. And then you want to guide it and it'll land straight, just like that. And I can kind of put it where I want it because I have a feel rod and I've practiced. When you hook a fish, and when you're reeling your fly in, you want your right hand out, and I use my middle finger, and you just drag line like this with your left.
So you don't reel? You
don't reel. You only reel when you have a big fish on. So I guess that's a 3-step process. Colorful line at the end of your rod, straight arm, reel with your left hand with the line in your right middle finger. So it's fly fishing.
It's very windy out. Isn't that optimal conditions to go fly fishing?
No, you want to, especially for beginners. You don't want to go fly fishing when it's windy, but
it's windy out.
But we're surrounded by trees. You also don't want to take people fly fishing surrounded by a bunch of trees.
You do or don't?
Don't. So we're breaking 2 rules today. But guess what? On the CKO channel, rule number 25 is go fishing and be dangerous. And that's what we're gonna do today. Max has got back bling. Oh, shit. Oh, go David.
Heck yeah, David.
David got one over there. Good old bluegill. First cast. If we're talking arm slots like baseball, my point is, right here's 12 o'clock, here's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Like if you're a baseball player in an infield, you gotta be able to throw from all of them. Fly fishing, you wanna be able to kind of throw from 2. Oh, you got another one. Look at you, David. Maybe David needs a GoPro. Okay.
All right, David.
All right, David's making me mad. He's catching more fish than me, and he's 10 years younger than me. Let's go over where David's at. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, once I get my dang fly out of these weeds. Mother trucker.
David.
David, shut up.
Oh, it's a blue geeky!
Yeah, it's a bluegill. They're all bluegill.
No?
What do you mean no?
It's pumpkin.
Oh my
Is it
God.
big?
No, he has like an ounce bluegill, but it went in the moss.
Well,
Came off.
bro, you saw I had the fish on,
Yeah,
though,
I
right?
saw that.
What the heck? Bro juked me out and went in the moss. That's crazy.
All right, got a new fly. It's a nice little bluegill fly.
Did you lose your other one, or just got a small one?
No, it's Grandpa's. Oh. It is extremely windy.
That is true. Honestly, it kind of helps my cast, except when my fly literally flies.
Well, if we were doing a challenge, David probably would win.
Nah, it should be the biggest fish. No one cares about how many.
It looks like he's caught a couple big ones.
Yeah, he did. The bluegill I got was pretty big, but I guess I probably have a bigger lure on.
Oh, got one. Oh, yeah. Nice. Dang. And catch one.
Oh, Cam got the bluegill. Bluegill.
Oh. That's a chunky fella.
You know, I don't like this. I don't like this camera on me, Cam. So I make a mistake. Just gets me looking like an idiot.
You're making Rule 69 not become a rule anymore.
Well, hey, this is my first time fly fishing. That's my excuse. But it's also David's, and he's caught like 50.
Ooh, there's one. It just took a while. Oh, hey, a bass.
Oh, a bass?
There we go.
Finally.
Yeah, nice. And there we go. There he is, the 6-pounder that we've been talking about.
We're gonna do everyone a favor on the CKO YouTube channel, and we're gonna put the camera back to Cam.
Look at that. Look at that little rascal. Hey, we got a bass.
You got a bass.
6-pounder.
Let's get a close up. Oh, I'm a bad cameraman. Wow, that's the thumbnail right there, folks.
With the fly.
I'd say Cam is the winner today. He caught, hold on, let me back up. Actually, I don't know how to really zoom out. I just gotta walk backwards. Dang,
yeah.
That is sick. Cam's the winner. Cam caught a bass.
And he's not the biggest.
Yep.
But it was fun to catch him on a fly rod.
A fly rod.
It's a good old time. We'll go show Grandpa Mick and see what he thinks. Can you follow me? Yeah, can you follow me with the camera?
Yep. It's not like I'm fishing or anything.
All right, dude. All right, let's go show Grandpa Mick.
Vlog time.
It's not the 6-pounder that they've been talking about.
No, but it's his baby.
And he was on that fly.
Oh yes, yes. Well, great.
We finally got one.
Well,
We got one, Grandma.
is he having a time with me?
He's look at him. He's like the loudest fisherman ever. He's excited though.
He just caught one. He's gonna yell out a number.
How many of you caught? 31.
31 bluegill. David Kozeal, best fisherman on this side of the Mississippi. See you, bass.
Oh, he swam back into the weeds.
That is super cool. Cam Kozeal with the bass. What a beast.
Bass and
behind.
we're gonna make a t-shirt. That's bass and booty.
Okay, so guys, I was just like there's like a little hole here, like a little hole, and I was just flicking it over there, and then they were just biting, because I got 32 right now. Got one. I'm not even reeling. I don't need a reel. I don't need a reel. I don't even need a reel. Oh, that would be a good fillet. Sick. It's like pink. Maybe a hybrid. Maybe a hybrid. Oh, I hooked it good. Top lip. I'm at top nose hole left. Nose hole. Oh, yes. Oh, I flicked that thing.
I think I can.
It came off.
There we go. Got him.
33 or 30. 30.
Was not the big
30,
one.
33. 30.
He is one.
Yeah.
There we go.
These ones are small. Oh, it's skinny. Ow.
David.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
That's probably like 8 times.
Baby one. Ooh. That's bass candy right there. That's what we call these ones. That's a nice little one. He's a baby. Baby. But he is going to be perfect food for somebody. Go get eaten. There's another one. Dang, that was awesome. Right when it hit the water. I don't know how many I'm at right now, but I'm doing well. This one's fat. This one, I'm not up to 36, David. Ooh, he's got really cool stripes. Really cool. No. He's got really cool green stripes, green and black stripes. He's a tiger. He's the tiger. That's why he's so fat. He's been eating well. He's got good camouflage. There we go. Wait, nope. There's a nibble. There we go. Got him. That's a good one. Whatever it is. Oh, never mind. He was in weeds. That is a bluegill. Very pretty fish. Very pretty, dark one. Very pretty fish. Just want to give a special thanks to Two Rivers Fly Shop. They kind of furthered my love for fly fishing, especially down there in Arkansas. They got me hooked up with some great gear. They're just amazing people, and if you guys ever need anything, just go down to Norfork and they'll hook you up and do the best. Clay Henry works down there and ties his own flies and ties midges and everything. Anything you need to go and catch trout down there in Arkansas. So just wanted to say thank you to them and give them a special shout out. Well, that was an adventure. You get to see David catch about 100 fish. Good job, David.
Thanks.
I guess he's the winner. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys learned maybe something about fly fishing. Maybe further your fly fishing game if you're a beginner. That was a pretty beginner's tutorial of the casting and stuff, but it was still fun. Max got into them.
That was my first time ever fly fishing. It was fun.
You have any tips?
Any tips?
Like as of doing it for the first time?
You know, they say don't go where the weeds are. But I will say, when I was casting it back, I got stuck in the weeds behind me, which is probably a safeguard for like hooking myself, if that makes sense. Because I like would whip it and it'd go back and I'd pull it forward. And I got stuck in the weeds, and if it didn't get stuck in the weeds, it'd probably get stuck in my leg. So, I don't know. It was a good time. Good tip. Good tip.
But it was a fun day. We'll catch you guys on the next adventure. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below on any fly fishing questions. I'll be happy to answer any of them. We'll see you guys on the next one.